Let us talk about my latest design. Podcast and design. Let's go. Okay, I don't think we're gonna open Photoshop. But we'll see. We'll see. So recently I've done this. This is not a tutorial about how to do this. I'm just showing my designs because if I'm gonna do a tutorial, it's gonna take some time. It took me like a week to make 16 of these. I made 4 and I made this and I made not these. I made these are the new ones, the new variant, and I made these, and I'm thinking of doing 8 more. Right, so here's how it goes. So this is fine art. Some people call it sculpture art. It's divided into, let me see if this thing is recording. Okay, it's divided into 4. I divide it into 4. There's coinage, as you can see here, and then there's grand art, which is granite. It's the same thing. And then there's stone statue, which is stone statue. So I call it a statue sometimes, although it feels wrong. And then there's this one, this new one. I call it icy. It's an ice sculpture, right? So in terms of pricing, this is from lowest, number 1, lowest, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I haven't priced this one, so it's my niche. Many people draw cartoons. I also wanted to draw cartoons, but I'm finding it hard. Yeah, I'm finding it hard at the moment, so I decided to do this because I realized it's hard. It's hard doing this. So here's my latest designs. I've been designing this. Here's what I did. So a coinage is, I divide it into 3. It's platinum and gold and bronze. Yes, I think. No, it's silver, bronze, and this thing, gold. Yes, so it's gold, silver, and bronze. But sometimes I may change the color. It's not compulsory, but it's these colors. I did it the first time I did it. I highlighted it, but it's not a thing. Sometimes I'll make a green color. Just sometimes it feels right to do maybe blue, right? So this is what I made. I did it with mostly photos from photo shoots. It works well on skin. It works very well on skin. So if you're doing a skin whether a person is naked, it works way more, like here. Yes, this is number 1, coinage. Number 2, grand art. I call it grand art, which is granite. This one is kind of hard because of the displacement. I use the option of displacement on Photoshop. Why am I not seeing this today? Okay, so I did this. I started with this one, and this one, and I think I flopped on this one. I don't know, but I did it anyways. So instead of hair here, I use things like a tree or rock. It's what I did here. When did I do this? 2024. Yes, I did it 2024. See, for example, here I use a rock here because the original photo had a cap. Remember, a sculpture arts doesn't have physical features like eyebrows, hair, the caps, the eyes. It doesn't have that, but with granites you can force it. This one works if you have clothes on, like even this the eyes one. Where's the original pic? I think I deleted it. I think I deleted the original pic for space purposes. I did this one 2022. So this was granite eyes. I butchered this one. I shouldn't have done it on this picture because it works well on skin. See, it's, you can hardly see what is it, but we learn. Yeah, I think, yeah, this one was a statue, stone statue, eyes, granite. This is granite plus stone statue, and this was coinage, right? This is granite. And not because I should highlight this. Sometimes I put different things. I like a snake here. I put a snake not because this person is a snake or it's devil or something. You can Google it. It means you I'm not good at explaining these things, but it's not what it looks like. It just replaces hair because sculpture arts doesn't have hair. Here are the examples. I use all of these, by the way. For rough things I use these. I use all of these. For bust I use these. I use all of this sometimes as a reference or inspiration. See, I took it from this one. No, it's not this one, but it's almost the same thing. Plus the quality sometimes can be a problem. Is it the same thing? No, it's not. Let me try and find the picture, the exact picture. There we go. See, I took this as a form of hair to use it on her. Buzz. So yeah. And then here I did not know what to do. I still don't know what to do when someone is wearing sunglasses, because if I remove the sunglasses it will look creepy, very creepy. This one works, granite works well on clothes. Like, you don't have to remove many things. See here, I didn't even remove the eyebrows. Oh my god, my computer is lagging now. All right, yep. We stone statue. See, even here on stone statue I use this, which I took from the first pic that I'd shown. Excuse me. I took it from this picture. This is from this picture, but I was only starting here. This was the second statue I made, and then I used this on oh my god, where did I put the granite? Just a second. Yes, I took this broken thingy, past thingy. Yes. So, oh no, I'm very sloppy today. So here's our granite. You can order yours as a canvas too. This one I did 2024. Yes, I tried to make it as unique as possible. Granite is simple. See, you embed this granite thing using the display feature on Photoshop, right? Yeah, then there's a stone statue. This is what yeah, here I'm proud of myself here. These are two different pictures. From here, this is another picture, and here the down part is the other picture. I took out only the hair. I wish I had original photos. I wish I still had them. And then I took this. I'm not sure if it's a bust. At this point, I'm not sure what a bust is. At this point, yeah. So this is the couple, and then I did Kelvin Momo. This part was the hardest one because I had to remove the beard, and removing it makes the head look like the chin looks like, it looks weird, man. And then I had to highlight that this is not AI. And funny enough, weeks later I saw people making these using AI, and hey, I think they forgot to remove the hair, so I did this. This is Kelvin Momo, and I think I did this one. Yes, yeah, I think this one I butchered it because there should be some line here. I should have at least drawn. I do all these mistakes because it's just concepts. Yeah, and then I had to put this and match it with the color, and then I had to put it, I was undecided, so I put another color, and then I did this blue using a color lookup, and then I did this one. Here you can tell that this was not here. This was the last thing I added. No, in fact, it was the second last thing. The first one was this one. It was the nose, which I used again. You'll see it later on this video on IC. And then I wrote here, it's what this guy says on his songs. Yo, so much English in 12 minutes. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. You can order yours as a canvas, and it will look like this. Yes. And then we have IC. I started with this one. See, I use the same rough structure I used before, which was okay, let me duplicate this. I used the same structure I used here. Why is the quality like this now? I used the same thing here. It's the same thing, but because this picture is blue and this one is, I made the face black and white, maybe you won't see the difference. But look at this part here, look at this part here, and look at here. This is a different picture, and this is a different picture. So this picture, the one I used, I hope I find it. Just a second. It's this one. See, it's this one. It's the same picture. This one, and okay, it's the same. Doesn't even want to open right now. Oh my god, my computer. But it's the same picture. Oh my god. I need a sound card, I need a laptop, I need headsets, I need a camera, I need a computer stand, I need a table, I need a chair. You guys, if you're watching this, please donate. I literally do anything for you. Anything. I do music. I do this. I'm a hustler, guys. But anyways, where were we? This picture. And then the second picture I made was this one. Yes. These are like 4 different pictures. This is picture number 1, the original picture. Picture number 2. In fact, I think I still have the original one for this one, because it came as a pack. These are the photos. Which one did I take? I make sure that I don't take pictures that are too busy. You see this picture? I took this picture instead of this one with the hand, because somehow somewhere I would have butchered it here on the hands. So instead of taking this one, I took this one, and I only took the head to avoid all these things. I tried to take the most simple ones. And then for the other parts, this is another picture. So this layer is another layer. Picture number 1, picture number 2, the one I've just shown now, the original one. Picture number 3, this one of the chest. And then picture number 4, this one. So let me try and find, and then I had to add a rough texture, this one, on top of it. So this one and this roughish thing over here, this little thing, it's the same picture. Actually, I wanted to show hands here on the stomach. I wanted to show hands, but it didn't look quite good. It still doesn't. I think this part is bigger than the head, and you can tell here that this part was the last parts I added. Also this nose, I had to take it from one of these images. The nose, if it was a lady, I would have taken this one. I've done it before with Oh Babes, Otomo. Where is it? Nope, it's Dojo. I've done it here, not this one. Took this thing. I've done it on a statue. Yeah, but then we're not on statues right now. We're here. Let me try and find. No, it can't be the bust. It's can't. Base. Nah, can't be the base. The only base I took here was the multiple one. Is it this one or this one? For this picture. Is it this one? Nah, it's not the same thing. It's not. It was my first time seeing a base like this. So I was like, why not use it? Put this in front and then put this part behind. Yeah, but I have a lot of these from different websites. Then you need, and for the background I used this for all of these, and I had to put, they are called ice shards. Different, this is smoke and these are shards. All of them are shards. It's a brush. I downloaded the brush. So, I don't know where I saved this thingy. I'm sure I'm gonna find it when this video ends. I know myself. But anyways, I think I took this here, or I tried, or is it the same thing? I'm not sure, but I tried this one. I'm not sure if I eventually used it or not for this part. Right, so it's this and this, and then I did this one. I liked this one. I like this one. So the rough texture that I used here, I even used it here. And what I like about ice sculpture is that you don't have to convert it to layer. You can do it as a smart object through and through until you finish, and that allows you to change it on a later stage. Let's say you made a mistake, unlike a stone statue. A stone statue, if you made a mistake, let's say you are smudging, because at some point you need to smudge, like here, this picture, this is smudged, it's smooth, you need to smudge it. So if you, this is a rasterized layer, it's not a smart object, so you have to duplicate and rasterize. If you make a mistake, you have to start afresh, because, or maybe you can, I don't know if you can use an eraser tool. I'm not too familiar with it. So here, where is it? Here, I think I had forgotten to erase the eyes. The beard, I did not pay attention to it a lot on this picture, and then the hair was going to be too much work, and then I decided no, and then I added an outer glow, this blue, for everything, for the whole of objects. And then I written, if you can notice, I used the same base. I think it's a base. Oh my god, now it's too many things open. Okay, let me do this. Close this one, open this one. Yep, just a second. Oh my god, what am I looking for? Okay, I use the same base. Now here's what I did here. As you can tell here, I started using this one, and then I put this here, this rocky thing, and then this is Lime Crazy, and what he says on his song, he says Barigile, and then I used this. I wrote this engraved thing on the base, and then here I took this as it is. This rock, this is the original one, this plain one, and then instead of putting this rock like here, I put it the rough thing from here to here using the layer mask. So instead of doing it again here, I decided to do on the pole only. Here I did here and here, and here I did here and here. It's the same rough thing as you can see here, and then I put the outer glow here, which is not here. Like I did the same thing here and here, but a little bit different. Sometimes I use these rough things. You see from here, this is another picture over here, and this is another one here, and then I try to use inner shadow to highlight these black things. Oh no, to highlight these areas. See here, it's like it's cutting, and I like it when it does that. It's like it's cutting the ear. So I did that here and here, this base and this base. This is our Dapi. If I'm Mkwandinyana, it's a tag for his songs. And then for no reason at all, I put this and this, same pictures, still him. It's not the same as this one. These are the same pictures. I like to be versatile. So it's pretty much the same base, right? Yeah. And then I did this one. It's still the same. It's still the same thing as still the rough thingy, the rocky thingy is this one. I don't know if you can tell. This is the rough thingy. And then for the jackets, I use layer mask 2. So rough edition number 1 is the face layer mask. Rough edition number 2 is the jacket. See the jacket, and this is the hand. And the hand, I should have brushed more here. I was tired. This was the last pick I did, and then I used this base again. I like it. The other base that I've used before that I used to like is this one. It's this one. This is me, by the way. This is the first stone statue I did with this rough edition and this tiny looking thing, and this I had to put rock and press Ctrl Alt G to layer this. Yep. Another thing is you have to be careful of the quality. You have to go to camera raw filter and just reduce as much noise as you can. Don't do it too much though. Some noise is needed. So this is rough edition number 1, number 2 on the jacket, number 3 inside the jacket. And then the classes, still the classes, I just leave them as it is, just like how I did on the picture, on the granites I show here. See, if it says class, I was just forcing here. I should have done a crime, made it a granite. See, granite, even the hair, once you start removing, it start being weird. It doesn't look like that someone. It doesn't look like that person. If you're working with hair and sculpture arts, it's become the problem. So I just leave it as it is. Right. I think I forgot one. I think I forgot one. Oh, okay, I did all of them. Right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow, bow. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. If you do find me customers that will like this thing, please let me know, and you'll even get your cut. If you find me customers, I don't even remember the last time I had customer. I think 2024 February, and I started this thing 2022, 28 November 2022 to be exact. So this is my niche. This is Photoshop. Right. Yeah, so it's coinage, granite, statue, and icy. Yep. So yeah, help me brew here. So my pricing is on my website, which is www.mzobhanalive.co.za. What? Okay. It goes something like this. for canvas, it goes something like this. I charge in rands because I'm from South Africa. Yeah, I think I should update this. Right, now let us talk about my other latest design, which was logo. So I'm using Adobe Illustrator 2026. Recently got it, and Photoshop 2026. I tried Premiere Pro 2026 and After Effects 2026, but my computer is a legacy computer. Why is this not moving now? Why? Yes. So this is the logo I made. Logo concepts. I do concepts, guys, since I don't have clients. So this was the first one, and I was like, no. And then I did this one. So this is a logo by a TV production, which is Lusanda Mbani. Lusanda Mbani. I'm not sure if it's Mbani or Mbani. Sorry for the wrong pronunciation. It's Lusanda and Kabomo. So it's Luca Media. I heard they're starting a TV production, so I thought I should do a logo for them. So these are the ideas I came up with. The color part was the last part, the bluish one. My first option was black and white. So this thing is a film. I don't know what it's called, but it's film. My inspiration was this. Was the Black Brain logo. Was this logo. I know I can't be this good, but my inspiration was this thing. But this one has too many dots. I actually prefer this one. And then at some point I had to rotate it like this. So I wasn't sure if I should just go with this object and then the wording, or I should put their faces, right? And then in my presentation, here's what I do when it will open Photoshop. I don't want to open Photoshop because it will start being slow. My computer isn't the strongest, eh? Yep. So I exported all of this. Yep. For the wording, I use a simple wording. I wasn't sure. I remember I wanted to use because it had this K. I wanted to use this one, Gotham, but the brighter one, because it has this nice looking K. At some point I wanted to just change the K, but I was like, nah. And then I used Gotham X lights just for this one. I made it on purpose that this one is bold and this one is not bold. So for my presentation, this is how I present logos now. This is them. So I only had one picture of this guy, which is this one. This is the same picture, and I had 3 of these. So that's why I put another picture over there and then the same picture of him. So this is Luca Media, right? Now this is Photoshop. I did this with Photoshop. I did the logo variations. When you post this, you see these parts, it goes in here. It's the same thing. So I didn't want it to be black and then white. I wanted the black thing to fade. It didn't come out as how I wanted to when I exported. I don't know why. When I work with gradients, they do that. So I have to convert them to smart objects and you see. So the black background fades to this white background, and the white background slowly fades, right? So this is how it would look like on the image. It looks like a kitchen thingy, kitchen wear clothing. So these are the colors: the black, the whites, and this bluish one. And then this is the face. This is the face. This is the face. It works well on it's black. It works well if it's black, and then you use it on white. I did not draw it. I sketched it using Photoshop. So I had to sketch it on Photoshop and trace it to Premiere Pro. I had to trace it. Let me actually show you. I had to trace it using image trace. Where is it? I had to trace it using image trace. It takes time depending on your computer, but I did it. So I exported. Let me actually show you. So I sketched the real image, since I can't draw cartoons, as I told you on while I was showing you sculpture ads. Since I can't draw, and while we're still waiting for this to load, here's what I forgot to say here. I forgot to was it fine art. Use here. The logo I use is by another graphic designer. It's not a logo I made. So the designer made a logo concept for this artist, and then I took that concept and then I put it here. As you can see, I did not do this logo. It was made by LZ Designs, so shout out to him. He made this logo concept for this artist. So I can't draw this. This is too clean. I haven't reached this level. I'm an amateur, guys. So what I do, I just sketch. There's a video I have that I found. I just sketch and then export it and then use image trace to make it a picture that allows me to edit on, because if it's a picture like this, and then if I export it and put it here, it won't change the color. It won't. You can't edit images on Illustrator. You have to, I think you have to make them a vector first. I'm not sure if I'm using the right wording. So after you image trace them, it becomes something that you can edit. See, if I change it, it works well on black. It works well on black. So what I did here, let me change the color so that you can see what I did. Creepy. So when I change the color, you can notice that it changes here too. That's because I did a mask. What is this? This transparency thing. You see, if I move it here, it changes to gray. If, oh my god, I'm making a mess. If I move it here, it changes. That's because I did this. Check this out. So this is it, right? It can be black, it can be, sometimes I use colors to differentiate. See, this is it. So I image traced it, and then so that I can do all of this. See, I can move it around. So I did this. Let me use this example. See, you select this, you press shift and you select where you want to mask it to, and then you go to make mask. If you can't find this panel, it's over here, transparency. Some layers are not visible, so you have to come here and make them visible. If they're visible, there'll be a correct sign. If they're not, there won't be a correct sign. So you select the image, and then you click shift, and then you click on the image you want to mask it to, and then you say make mask. It will do this sometimes, and then you uncheck this clip, so it's okay now. Sometimes it will clip this instead of this, so you'll have to do invert mask like here. So you see, let's do it again. Let's use this photo. Doesn't matter the color. If you will clip it, doesn't matter. Just that for this specific logo, this sketch works well on black. Well, all my sketches work well on black. I'm not too good with coloring at the moment. So you click on the object you want to mask, and you click the object you want to mask to, and then you click make mask, and then you uncheck clip mask, and then you press invert, right? And then it works. So when you change the background, it will take the color of the background. Right, let's go back to the presentation. The presentation was this. My first presentation was much longer because I was trying to impress, and this one, by the time I do this, I'm already tired. So I put some few mockups. This is a TV company, so I had to put a TV. Right, I have none of their shows since it's a new company, so I couldn't put a show. If this wasn't maybe a concept, I would have used this picture and played their show and as a video here using After Effects. And then of course I had to put my details. By the way, please follow me on Instagram, Facebook. Don't be confused about these names. Mzobhana Arts, which is Mzob Arts, is one of two at Mzobhana Creatives, which is written as Mzobhana 380s. You can pronounce it as Mzobhana Creatives. So Mzobhana Creatives has Mzobhana Solutions and Mzobhana Arts. Where Mzobhana Solutions, we're talking about computers, web design, and Mzobhana Arts is graphic design, Photoshop, Illustrator, and maybe After Effects, and maybe Premiere Pro. But Mzobhana Solutions it's technology, phone cracking. Mzobhana Solutions is tech based. Here's what Mzobhana Solutions does. It does all these services, right? But you can find more on www.mzobhanalive.co.za/services. You can go to my websites and you can check, right? So my first logo presentation was this one. I was trying to impress, right? Here's a logo I did this one time. The colors were chosen by, let me say, client, but I was doing a concept and I was involving her while I was doing the concepts, and she told me, I like these colors, and then I mixed them together. This is a bright pink, and then there's a not so bright pink, and then it's white. There's white, right? So the presentation goes something like this. So let's talk about this real quick. Here's the presentation. The presentation, I showed her the logo variations, which is the primary logo mark, secondary logo, submark, which is important. All businesses should do this. This is what I learned. They should have a primary logo, secondary logo, submark. Submarks are used for, let's say you don't have space or you want to just highlights maybe at the corner, you should use sub logos. Disney logos do this a lot. See the color variations, how it would look like on merch using the same color palette. Mockup, the typography, mockups again, the usage guideline, mockups, the not the package design. What is this? For the clothing, I use the money. Is it money queen? Yes. For the bag, for the more mockups, stationery, the car, the business card if there was a business card, social media interactions, and then of course myself at the end. So this is a logo presentations. This is a logo presentation. And the Facebook cover. This is the size of a Facebook cover. It's still the same thing as this. So you can go check her out if you want to. Right. Is there anything else on logos? Here's another concept I did. This one, simple one, where I was using this round thing. I had to fit W, D, and B on a circle. My biggest motivation on this one, or inspiration, was this logo that I like so much. This logo by Amakokoko Sounds. I think I'll find it here. Okay, let me just close this. Yeah, my computer was doing wonders. So my biggest motivation when it comes to logo, this is my most favorite logo. This one, my most favorite. So yeah, what did I want to show you? On that ABC thingy, I wanted to show you the sketch I made while I was doing that logo. The original idea. This is the idea of a customer. So these were the ideas. The ideas. This is the sketch. And then I did the same thing. I image traced them. And then yeah. This is black. I don't know why this is but this is the black. Right. So as I was tracing it, it is made of a lot of things, including this butterfly. This butterfly is see, so we just group them all like this. Control plus G. So here's the ABC logo. I showed her like this, the face. I had done this one, and he was like, no, ABC is too like childy. Yeah, and the people is like, nah, typography is nah. So I had to change the whole thing and make it simple like this, and just take this instead of her face. Just take this thing and run with it. So this is the ABC concept that was actually used and that she actually liked. So from this sketch to here to not being taken. But yeah, this is it, guys. Please follow, like, subscribe, and share, and help me wherever you can. See you on the next one. Bye.